Welcome to day 4 of my fall soup series. Psych, because your girl got ADD, there will be no series. But we can make some lasagna soup together. Let me show you how I make the viral lasagna soup. The first thing you're going to have to do is chop your vegetables. If you're cooking without bell peppers and onions, you're childish. And I know that sometimes this step can be tedious, but you need the vegetables in there for the flavor. I got this multi-purpose chopper from the TikTok shop, and now I don't have to make my kids chop my vegetables every time I cook. This has got to be the best $20 I've spent on a kitchen appliance ever. It cuts my chopping time in half, and every piece is nice and uniform. Now I'm going to use ground beef in my lasagna soup, but a little ground sausage would work as well too. Normally I would mix ground beef and sausage in my lasagna soup, but I didn't have any today and these kids were hungry, so I'm just going to roll with what I got. Make sure you season your meat, okay? Some of y'all only want to season at one step in your cooking, and that's why your food is bland and nasty. Once you cook it down, you can add your vegetables, and I like to throw a little bit of nature seasoning in with my vegetables as well. It's a mixture of a bunch of commonly used seasonings, so again, it just saves on time. Next, you're going to add your garlic. Now, I don't know about you, but I like a lot of garlic, so don't judge me. Add 1 small can of tomato paste and also 1 can of diced tomatoes, and then make sure you stir the mixture together real good before you go in with your chicken broth. I like to add 2 boxes or about 64 ounces. You can also use beef broth, but again, I was using what I had on hand. I also like to add a little bit of Italian seasoning to this step. Plus, I like everything spicy, so I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. If you don't like a little kick, you can do you and just omit this step. Make sure you bring your mixture to a boil before you go in with your lasagna noodles. They don't have to be oven ready like these are. That's just what I had. But you do want to make sure that you don't put too many noodles in your lasagna soup, because too many noodles in your lasagna soup will soak up all the moisture. And congratulations, now you have lasagna goulash instead. Next, to give it a creamy texture, you want to get you some ricotta cheese. You can use whole or part skim, whatever you like, and just add a couple of dollops to your soup. This will give your lasagna soup a creamy texture. Just make sure you mix it well. Next, I go in with a little Parmesan cheese, mostly for the flavor, but it also adds to the cheesy texture. Once all ingredients have been incorporated, it's time to serve. Doesn't this look so yummy, y'all? Again, this is how I make lasagna soup with what I already have on hand. Thanks for watching, and bon appetit.